Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Betty Trude, and welcome to A Plague Tale Innocence. Because one thing I really like in a game is a really fascinating historical setting, particularly one we don't see very often. And that's what we're getting here, because this game is set in 14th century France, 1349 to be precise, which, as you may have guessed from the title, is pretty much the year when the Black Death reached Europe. And I'm going to start off with something in particular. Yeah, this is one of those videos where you're going to learn some actual history here, so buckle up for that. So despite what this intro screen, which is basically an attack piece against rats, would tell you, the Black Death did not actually turn rats into a seething mass of glowing red-eyed zombies that swarmed over Europe. And though many people think, oh yeah, Black Death, rats spread that, no, they didn't. Fleas did. Now, rats carried fleas, but rats were not themselves immune to the Black Death. A huge number of rats also died. The Black Death did not lead to a massive proliferation of rats that went everywhere and spread the disease around. Absolutely not what happened. Rats were probably the original carriers for fleas that brought the disease from the east into Europe and may have been partly responsible for moving it port to port thereafter, but it was the fleas, or if you believe some people, the lice. And humans could be hosts for fleas and lice too. So while the rats had a part to play, they are not the only cause, and they were definitely not a glowing red-eyed zombie horde. So this title screen is doing the dirty against some innocence right flipping here. Oh, this is fun. I also get to choose my family arms, which is going to affect how we're dressed. Well, obviously, we're going for the one where everyone's in purple. And yes, indeed, as you've probably noticed there, the protagonists are both children. And as a result of that, this is a bit of a stealth game, because these children can't go toe-to-toe with human enemies. So as a result, it's more about sneaking around, distractions, environmental stuff. Yeah, I like that sort of thing. So this is all good stuff right here. And here we are. It's November 1348. And I appear to be in good health. There's an adorable puppy. That's my dad over there. Everything's bright and colourful. So incoming family tragedy in 3, 2, 1.
Do you dare to enter the trial's gate?
Amicia de Rune fears nothing.
This apple tree was planted when you were born. It will prove your worth.
Sir Knight, what are the terms of the test?
The sacred apples of the sacred apple tree have been corrupted by a great evil. If you destroy 6 of these rotten apples by the time I count to 10, I will make you a knight.
I accept your challenge.
I can see some stones near the trunk over there. Go and get them and tell me when you're ready.
Okay, the relationship between Amicia and her father is adorable. However, I can confirm there is no mechanism by which you can pet the dog, so 0 out of 10, worst game of the year. Alright, so I've got myself a sling, and I can throw, and there we go, and come on, come on, and what? Oh, come on,
And this is how Amicia becomes a true knight.
and nice. There we go, job done. And now we're just doing some basic climbing, ducking, diddly-diddly-dee. Uh-oh, we've entered a significantly darker, more creepy and brown and grey bit of the woods. Incoming tragedy, and I'm worried it involves the dog. Oh, what the hell is this? If that's a terrifying massive rat warren filled with a sentient hive mind of rats, I am not going to be impressed, game.
We must go. Immediately. I shall organize a hunt. Go and find your mother. Tell her I must speak with her. She's probably
looking after Hugo. Yes, of course.
Oh, here's something else you don't see in games very often. It's a goose. Oh, can I chase the goose inside the church? Oh, get in the church. Get in the church. In you go. In you. Yeah! Goose in the church! I brought a goose to church. Hope that's okay.
Take care of Leon, please. He deserves his place at your side. Even if he was a bit naughty sometimes.
Oh, while you're in the church, you can actually pray that the dog gets into heaven. Oh, I'm sad now. Oh, in my bedroom, there's my favourite thing in the world. A massively inaccurate map from the medieval era. I love massively inaccurate maps from the medieval era, where they had absolutely no idea what the actual scale of things versus each other was, so they sort of just made things up. So Denmark is a million miles off, and Scotland just ends in a flat line because no one could be bothered to figure out what shape it was. And Ireland's just got a massive dent in it because they massively overestimated the size of a bay. I love medieval maps, that's my favourite thing.
You know you're not supposed to be here.
I know, but something attacked Leon in the forest.
My dear, I really wish I had the time to listen to your adventures, but...
But it's true. Leon was lying there on the ground, and then he was...
Shh! You are to stay here with your brother.
What? Why? What's
Close
happening?
the door behind me and do not open the shutters, whatever happens.
But... Hugo...
He is not contagious. I realize you hardly know him, but he will be all right. Trust me, Amicia.
Yes, Mother.
So my brother's been sick for a long time, but now everyone's scared of the plague, and I've got a bad feeling that that's going to lead to, yeah, okay, that's not going to be good for my family or this house. Right, so I'm going to be escaping with Hugo in about 5 seconds. Good. Death of my dog's not good enough. I feel like my mum and my dad are going the same way yet.
It's me. Your sister? Amicia?
Hello.
We haven't seen each other much. Mummy will be back soon.
Move! Come on!
Did he talk?
No, Lord Nicholas. He killed 2 of our men!
Where is he? I won't ask again. Where is your son?
In good hands.
Touch the house.
Is that Mummy?
Oh, time to stealth it up here, and yes, I can call Hugo over to me by telling him to follow or stay. Right, so it's basically Ashley from Resident Evil 4, and now I've got to get this kid moving along, nice and quiet, stay out of sight.
No. It's Mummy.
Hugo, it's me, Gabriel. Come here.
And it's all stealthy like, and now, okay, get round the back of him, go round this way, because he's now facing in there. We good? Okay, we're good for the time being. Oh! Stay behind the door, just for now. Out of the way. And now my entire household is being murdered. Good, always like it when an entire household's being murdered. Are we safe? I think we're safe here. Right, go along here, then take a left. That leads down to the stairs. That means we can get out of here. So that's probably the best way to go. Right, yep, definitely don't want to be going that way. Gotcha. Alright, just ignore all the dying people. Ignore all of the dying people. Just straight past all of them. Yep, that's fine. That guy's got a spear through him. Doesn't matter. Just stay out of the way here. Can we clamber over this together? Is that allowed? No, it's not. Right. Just get around over here. I think someone's about to be thrown into the fire as well, so don't worry about that. Let's just keep on keeping on. That person was killed by a bookshelf. Oh, my mother's not actually dead yet. That's a surprise. If you leave Hugo alone, he will panic and attract enemies in the area. Got it. So don't leave him alone for too long. But first, time for a bit more stealthing.
No one will be able to see us. Wait. Mummy.
And here we go. Tall grass. Gotta be using the tall grass to stay out of sight. Love it. Now, some of you may be a bit confused at this point, because this here is the Inquisition. And by default, when most people hear Inquisition, they think Spanish Inquisition. But no, actually, Spanish Inquisition only showed up in the 15th century. They're actually quite late on. Inquisition, in terms of like an organised religious body designed to root out Catholic heresy, had been around for about 300 years before that point. And actually started in France, not Spain. Because southern France was full of small religions that were Christian, but not Catholic. And depending on which pope was in power, there could be more or less tolerance for that sort of thing. So yeah, Inquisition operating in mid-14th century France, 100% checks out. Ah, now I see what's going on here. So, I've got 2 ways of doing projectiles. I can use my sling, but it makes a lot of noise while I'm swinging it to get it up to speed. But it does more damage, makes more noise, whatever. But if I do a throw, that's silent, but yeah, it doesn't do as much. So, toss a stone, make a bunch of noise, distract him, move straight on. Got it. Good little tutorial for the game basics right here. Love it. And a new item here, a pot. So if I throw a pot, that doesn't need to hit anything. That can make a noise anywhere. So that is actually pretty valuable. Definitely want to be keeping one of them. And as a result, I can only... Oh! Well, I started moving a bit too fast, and now I'm going to be... Yeah, that's why you don't want attention on you. Because you're a child. Right, this time, wait for him to move on. Right, now we go. Lovely. So, pots, valuable, only carry one of them. And Hugo can actually be given orders. So, small spaces, he goes through this little space in order to open up a door behind there. Do I control him, or... No, he just gets on with his business by himself. Good work, Hugo. Well done.
Mercy! Mercy!
You know, people yelling mercy in a game set in 14th century France is just a little bit confusing. Just sounds like the guy's just running around yelling, thank you! Thank you for stabbing me in the back. I'm really appreciative. Ah, here we go. I move faster on my own. So, you two, stay where you are right here. And then as soon as he turns around in a moment, now... I can move over here, get into this grass, get myself some more pots, and yeah, from there, I can actually create a big diversion, and the other two can follow me. So sometimes I need to go on my own in order to provide a distraction for Hugo. Now, I think I already had... Yeah, I actually already had a pot, but the game wants to tutorialize me using the pot anyway, so screw it. And... go. Okay, so he's now going over there. And now, you guys, come over here fast as you can, because he's temporarily distracted by the pots. So, yep, that's a pot, all right. And you guys, there we go. Job done. Nice.
My darling. Go and hide quickly now.
Uh-oh. Jump cuts to terrifying man on horse. I feel like my mother's about to get herself stabbed.
You have to take your brother to Laurentius.
The doctor?
Yes. He helped me treat Hugo. He will look after you.
And what about you? You have to
come.
come.
You need me, Amicia. You are.
But I do need you. I need you.
Hurry now. Follow the river. It will lead you to Laurentius.
Yep, my mother's decided to sacrifice herself to slow down Darth Revan. And that'll be her dead then. Oh, and now we're just straight up running. Lovely. So there we go. They are indeed officially the Inquisition. Thought so. And time to get in our way. And if the rats would like to show up from their terrifying evil hellhole, that'd be marvellous at this point. Yeah, okay, it's definitely actually evil rat burrows. These are not plague rats. They're basically Skaven.
Take a deep breath.
I tell you what, that's a hell of an opening right there. All the basic tutorial stuff you need, fun characters, good introduction to the plot without waffling phrases and cutscenes. Good job, game, you're impressing me. Oh no, we're too late. The Skaven have already made it to this town too. Dear oh flippin' dear. Still, there's another goose. They were clearly very proud of their goose model, so they decided to reuse it. And I would be too. That's a really good goose. And it even runs like a goose, like properly. That's really good. You don't see many geese in games. And come back here, I'm looking at a goose.
Don't touch them. They're all rotten.
But I'm hungry.
How can you think of food right now?
Oh, whatever happened here? It was actually a little while ago. This food's gone all mouldy. That was, yeah, that's just been sitting out for days.
Excuse me. Please wait. Madam? What's the matter with them?
They look scared.
I see. Everyone's hiding inside because, yeah, rats and or plague. Can I actually knock here? Will anyone even answer?
Excuse me. I'm the daughter of Lord Robert de Rune. We were attacked. We need help.
Please, it's very cold.
No. No one's willing to answer. Maybe they're scared of the Inquisition. Maybe they're scared of the plague. And... yeah, there was some smoke in the sky a second ago. We should probably go and just try and find the source of that. And here's fun. It's not actually entirely linear, actually. If you just kind of step off the beaten track, you can find like little items that then show up in the codex, which can then teach you a bit of history in the 14th century. So here we go. Fear of miasma. Yes, indeed, that's true. In the 14th century, they didn't have a particularly advanced idea of what caused illness, so the Black Death at the time was attributed to bad air, or miasma. Basically, something is wrong in the air and that makes people get sick. It wasn't a particularly good or thorough theory, to be honest.
I can smell something cooking. Is it fair?
It doesn't sound like a fair.
Oh, I'm guessing that's really bad news. Who are they burning? Yep, figured they might be burning some people. Gotcha.
Well, I'll be damned. Here's the rest of them.
What? No, wait, we're just looking for someone.
And you found him. It's your damn music what brought them out, huh? Those dirty vermin that invaded our church. That filth would attack our children in their beds and gave them the black thing. But now you found Conrad Malfour. And I'm telling you, this is the last village you'll infect.
Amicia!
Come on.
Yep, everyone's decided to blame us for a while, and I think it's time for us to start running, actually. So, we've officially given up on finding help at this point. Marvellous, that was a bit of a red herring objective. Right, someone over there. Time to just do a little bit of running. Marvellous. Oh, there's a horse over there. Probably don't get... Uh-oh. No, this way. Definitely just stay away from everyone. Ooh, inside, yes. Any chance there's a bolt on the door? There wasn't a bolt on the door. Right, probably keep... Oh no, we're officially into stealth mode now. Activate stealth mode. Alright, I think I know what we need to do in that case. Let's just actually make a noise over there. He'll go and investigate. And once he goes and investigates, top up my stones, by the way, we can just get behind him. So wait. Don't expose yourself just yet. And now, here we go. Actually, yeah, you get a little verbal cue, because she says, come on, when it's safe to move, so you don't accidentally go too early. Okay, we've got away from them for now. Back into stealth mode. Nice and calm, nice and careful. And, okay, already full up on stones. We're good. Can you clamber up there by any chance? No, too tall. Right, where are we going next, Hugo? Aha, a thing. We could just actually, yeah, push this together, and we could use that as a little platform. Love it.
Push it.
Right, help up Hugo. And yeah, when you're helping Hugo, you're a lot slower, because you've got to actually push him up and then pull him up behind you or any of that stuff. So yeah, on your own, you can move much faster, so it's a tactical choice whether you want to leave him alone, but as we heard before, he'll panic if left alone for too long. Ooh, this is interesting. I like this dynamic. This is good stuff. Alright, stay hidden until I get spotted. Because at some point the game might say, okay, this is a stealth section, until you... Uh-oh.
Quickly.
Yeah, okay, so this wasn't a stealth section. Excuse me, go away. I'm going to throw a sling at you. Yeah, you know what? No. Oh, I can't aim at you. Boo. Right, okay, probably time we just start running in that case. Time to just start running. Up the ladder we go. Let's be on our way, Hugo. And Hugo goes... Uh-oh. Hugo goes first. Hugo, faster. Faster, Hugo. Oh, bloody hell. Thanks, Hugo. Thanks so bloody much. Right, okay, I'm going to loop around over here. Amicia.
I found this, so you can climb up.
Oh, hang on. Yes, I see what we're doing. I need to break this down. And it breaks. But can you push that by yourself? Because I don't think you can. That seems a bit on the heavy side, to be honest. Oh, he can as well. Oh, well bloody done, Hugo. You're a strong 5-year-old.
Oh no, not again.
And I think we're into running. Good. Just keep running. Bloody hell, this town's quite large.
Dead end. We're finished.
This way. Don't be afraid. Come in.
The most infected part of the village. Where are they? Listen, we'll tell Conrad we lost them. I'm not staying here.
Rest now. You're safe. They'll never come looking for you here. You're soaking. There are clothes you can change into upstairs. In a chest in the bedroom.
Are you sure? Thank you.
Ooh, I've got myself a convenient helper. Oh, this is good stuff. Now I look like a badass. Love it.
They fit you. Good. They belonged to my grandchildren. Oh, my name is Clairvy.
I'm Amicia. And this is Hugo. Say thank you, Hugo.
Thank you.
Clovey, what is happening here?
The plague. So many people dead. And those still alive have... But where are your parents?
At home. They're waiting for us.
We're looking for a doctor. Laurentius.
A doctor? Perhaps? A man did come and help at the hospice early on. The monks might be able to tell you more, but...
What?
They haven't been seen recently. No one goes near the church anymore.
It's all we have. We must go and see.
You'll die there. But no one listens to old Clary anymore, so... Anyway, I see you have a sling. You're going to need it. But it'll be no use to you in that state. Go to the backyard. You'll find some new strips of leather there. And feel free to use the workshop in the next room for your repairs.
That's very kind of you.
Alright, we got some crafting to be done. Here we go. Get ourselves some leather. And some tools here as well.
The tools. Right, let's get to work.
And now I can get my sling up to level 1. And that's cute right there. Hugo actually comes to see what I'm doing. That's lovely. So yeah, now I've upgraded my sling. So if I can hit an enemy in the head, and bear in mind, hit an enemy in the head, you need to not just aim at them, you need to actually be swinging your sling for a while so the reticle zooms in, otherwise you'll miss. So you're making noise for a few seconds before you can actually get that shot off. If you do, however, you can get a kill. So you can fight, it's just very risky. And if I upgrade this, and it takes a lot of materials to do, yeah, I could actually make my sling fully silenced, I could make it fire faster, I can start upgrading my pouch, so reduces time to achieve maximum accuracy. That's pretty damn good right there, that's something to start looking at. And, ooh, that one's nice. Yeah, running and dodging making less noise, start to upgrade equipment without even needing a workshop at all, no longer needs tools to upgrade her equipment, so I'm guessing tools are extremely rare. Gotcha! Well, this is fun, that's a nice little system.
Ah, so?
It's a lot better. Thank you, Clervy. Thanks for everything.
So that's where you lost them. Yeah. They won't survive long around here if you ask me.
What on earth are you doing? Put that mallet down. Are you stupid or what?
I am not stupid.
Don't shout.
Children, that's enough noise.
I want to see Mummy.
Shut up. You're going to get us killed.
Mummy will protect us.
That's enough.
I want to see Mummy.
Mummy is dead, Hugo. You'll never see her again. Or Daddy.
Amicia.
You're lying.
They were killed at the house. Both of them, so shut up.
Lying. I hate you.
Please stop.
Hugo, no! Hugo, wait! Don't go out, you're mad!
Oh, Hugo's naffing off and now I need to track him down, but then I probably could have handled that more sensitively. Okay, the storytelling and the script and the voice acting's pretty damn solid in this game, right. So, where's Hugo naffed off to? Time to chase him down. Uh-oh, Hugo's run straight into trouble. I need to help out. Right, okay, I think I know what we need to do here. We need to line up a headshot.
I didn't want to.
Amicia!
Hugo! I'm coming!
And yeah, she's really shocked and horrified by what she just did there. Now, time to see if we're going to have a bit of a new Lara Croft moment, where I feel really bad about the first person I killed, but then 10 minutes later I'm just mowing people down by the dozen.
Let go of me!
Ah, more people need to be killed yet, hang on. Oh, he's wearing armor. That's probably more of a problem. Oh, this isn't gonna work, is it? No. No, it's not. Right, okay. What are we going to do with you precisely? Because I feel like this isn't gonna fly. Okay. Grab myself some... Press B to dodge. Oh, maybe I can get around the back of you. Oh, yeah, that'll do. I see what we got here. Okay, so you dodge. Okay, and then and almost gotcha. Right, okay. I need him to do his big stab and go. Right, go, and there we go. His armor's starting to fall apart now. Next ring. And now, oh, now he's faster, which makes sense. Yes, the problem is How do we actually get his... Oh, there's one more thing. Okay. So he's getting faster as he gets lighter, but that's what we wanted right there. And come on. Oh, yeah. And now, screw you. Down you go. Oh, that's a fun fight. That's a good fight right there. Okay. So he's dead. That's the second man I've killed. Yeah, I don't feel so bad about that one. Oh, I feel a bit bad. Okay, I feel somewhat bad, sure.
Amicia. You killed him.
He wasn't actually the first. I killed someone just down the road. Right, so I'm guessing this here is the church with those monks that might be able to tell me what's going on. This is a very nice looking game, though. This is just gorgeous right here.
Whoa. Why are there candles?
The candles are to show that you're thinking of someone.
Oh, can I light one?
If you want to. Don't burn yourself.
Thank you.
Aw, that's nice. She's willing to actually let him, because, you know, he's grieving for his mother.
For Mummy and Daddy.
Watch over them.
And because he spent most of his life secluded away, yeah, pretty much his mother was his whole universe. Okay, fine, the silly, ridiculous rat hole game is actually quite emotionally affecting. And here we go. So, alcohol is something we need. That's going to be a new crafting ingredient. Is that one over there too? That is... sulfur. Lovely. So, yeah, I can't actually craft anything on the move yet, but I can see how many of each of these things I need for an upgrade.
Forgive me for the evil I have just committed. I never...
Amicia, you're really squeezing me.
Sorry.
So yeah, she feels very bad about the murder. Though again, Lara Croft style, we'll check whether that's still true in 10 minutes. So, beginning of each mission, yeah, you have your stones and your pots taken away from you. You reset back to 0, so... Can't break any chandeliers, but we do have a ladder for now.
Come on, get up there.
I hope it doesn't break like the other one.
It won't, Hugo. Trust me.
Amicia, there's someone there.
Children, what are you doing here?
Father, we need help.
Leave! It's dangerous! You have no business being here!
Wait, please, it's important. We should go and talk to him.
Is he the one who knows where Laurentius is?
It has to be him. It has to.
Oh, they've broken everything.
What's going on here?
Perhaps they're building bigger beds?
I don't think that's it.
Everything being broken. Why would you break something down? I mean, burning, because you were worried about infestation, sure, but... Why broken? Interesting. Broken down tubs of... I don't know, possibly wine? In short, everything's been kind of broken here, so... Yeah, just more stuff shattered. Lots of dead people. Possibly he just smashed them in a bit of a fit of rage, because a lot of people are dead. And we can have ourselves...
They're carnations.
A flower.
We had some in my herbarium, but those ones are prettier.
Hugo, we have to keep moving.
Wait, come here.
What?
It will protect you, and it's pretty too.
Oh, all right.
Now we can go.
Thank you, Hugo.
You're welcome.
That's actually a really nice touch. Oh, I like the relationship between these two. It's kind of sweet. I'm guessing, however, we're not going to be smart enough to take the axe. No, I feel like the axe might be a bit heavy for her. She's not really that kind of action hero. Still, helping ourselves to a lot of crafting resources in this area, which is useful. Now, I'll be a little bit cautious with this guy. I'm not 100% convinced we can trust him.
Father.
You again. I told you to leave.
Just a moment.
You have no idea. Leave while you still can.
Please. Someone has to help us. Do it for him at least.
The Robert de Rune, coat of arms.
We are his children. We are looking for Laurentius, the doctor. Do you know him?
Yes, I know him. And I know he used to look after your family. He spoke of you. I am Father Thomas. Your presence here is not a good sign.
The Inquisition. They came and they...
I can imagine. But what is happening here is far worse. You must leave immediately, or you will die.
Father, the villagers wanted to kill us.
Oh, they're mad. They're mad. Oh, Laurentius. No, I cannot leave the church, but an exit through the crypt of the Three Saints. It may not be too late. I shall try to put you on the path to Laurentius's farm, but after that, may God watch over you. All seems calm for the moment. Come.
Why do I feel like there's going to be rats in the crypt? I think we're running into our first rats here.
Above all, be sure to stay in the light. Brother Morel should be here. We are the last two remaining. Brother Morel. Stay here. Brother Morel. Brother?
Oh, we shouldn't have stepped out of the light.
What is the matter? Father?
No.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Here comes the attack piece on rats. This isn't what rats do. Rats are not like this in the slightest. For some reason, this game's just decided that rats are basically Skaven, yes. This game is certainly a little bit of a weird anomaly. Which is, yeah, over in the Codex, we've got all these really interesting notes about the role of soap and particular types of weaving and incense and herbs and rosaries and all of that good stuff. And accurate records of the religious significance of certain flowers, and that's all lovely. And then all of a sudden, this is how rats are treated, as a never-ending tidal wave of teeth that are apparently also allergic to light, which is... none of this is a thing. But now I'm actually kind of curious. So, if they retreat from the light, if I trap them in a corner, what happens to the ones trapped in the corner? Ah, they escape through there. Alright, game, fair enough. You're one step ahead of me. Is there an actual corner in this game that doesn't have an escape? Aha, there's one over there. So I'm going to try and trap some of them in this corner, just to see where it is they flee. And they get stuck in... They get kind of stuck in a bit of a whirlwind. Okay, just to avoid laughing at it for a second though, this is a stunningly beautiful effect. Like, I can't remember a more cool visual effect than this. Especially as, like, if you turn to face them, they actually do back off. Like, the ones behind you get closer than the ones in front of you. And then they back off when you actually turn to face them. That's really cool. It's such a really stunningly beautiful visual effect. I'm just not quite sure what rats did to the person who designed this bit of the game, because... this isn't how rats work. Not now, not in the 14th century. It's just not a thing. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I think you get the point. This here is a Plague Tale Innocence, and I've decided I want to spend a bit more time with this one. This one is interesting. There's some good stuff here. So we're going to continue this tomorrow, do a bit more of this, because, yeah, this is pretty, this is well written, the voice acting's great, I like the story. There's a lot here I like, so I'd like to dig into it a little bit deeper. Hopefully you join me for that. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nut, and this has been a Plague Tale Innocence. Thank you very much, and goodbye. No, sadly, I cannot be the Santa Claus of murder tonight. So apparently, even though this thing is... oh, no, you can't. No, you most certainly can't. Okay. Is that the symbol meaning I'm about to pull her over? Yep, there we are. Oh! I feel like she didn't necessarily survive that. No, she's very dead.